They find a way out, but at what cost?
Driven into the ground with that bulldog.
Momentum is running away from Punk.
Yeah, this relentless assault from The Rock. This isn't just about the title for The Rock. This is personal. Spinning kick to the gut. And with that, Heyman looks on with glee. Here we go. Time to work out some aggression. Boom.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair. Boom. Barely anything left, but still slugging away. Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Thunderous clothesline.
Oh! Corey, do you sense any nerve?
The millions and millions are prepared to experience devastating maneuver by the champion.
2K, and they're still in this.
We are looking at a competitor who simply refuses to let their championship dreams be snuffed out.
Guys, even The Rock can't believe it. He thought that was that. Now the Brahma is searching for answers.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Jarring back elbow.
And he's going to the top.
Up high.
Oh, big impact.
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that has likely been leading to a less aggressive look, Corey. I think Punk.
Here it comes.
Rock bottom. The champ might retain with that.
Two. Still in this. The title hangs in the balance.
Clearly proving they have the heart of a champion, and it's keeping them alive here.
Rock might need to dial up a little more electricity than usual, if that wasn't enough.
And you can practically taste the venom, taste the bitterness and disdain between Punk and Rock with every blow. Back and forth, both men refusing to stay down, both men refusing to let the other get the better of him.
Perched up top.
Oh, misses the mark.
Bam! Going straight to the top turnbuckle.
And able to evade the offense.
Inside out, sky high. About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Back into the ring here. High red district for CM Punk.
From the heavens.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
This is a man possessed. Going again. Crash and burn.
That mistake might have cost them the entire match.
A high risk. That was not worth it at all.
Back on top. He cannot be stopped.
Watch out.
Good Lord, taking flight. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Oh, float over Russian leg sweep.
Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion. And,
well, CM Punk isn't.
Soaring.
oh, the splash connected.
Going all out and not turning back. Not giving a damn about any caution.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. What a splash!
Big time payoff off a big time risk.
Oh, just a flattening splash.
That's about the Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
The count continues.
Time to get back in there.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Was getting close to a count out there, but managed to get back in the ring. Oof! Take him down instead with that chop block.
And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's body where they've been grinding day in.
Pin to decide the championship. Yes! The Rock retains the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match, and still the WWE Champion, The Rock!
And once again, it looks like The Rock's arms actually weren't too short to box with God.
Yeah.
CM Punk, he's won 3 World Championships, 2 WWE titles, tag team titles, and also the Intercontinental Championship. He's a 2-time Money in the Bank winner and the 2011 Superstar of the Year. The Rock, he's a 7-time WWE Champion, 2-time World Champion, 5-time Tag Team Champion, and the winner of the 2000 Royal Rumble. Tonight, they collide. Rock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a high-pressure situation. Remember, the winner of this match is going to main event WrestleMania as the WWE Champion against John Cena. That is what this is all about.
And out of all the memorable moments The Rock has had, he called that title win, quote, the greatest moment of my career.
But you gotta understand, The Rock has sold $1 billion in box office sales, and he came back here not because he needs them.
Uh-oh. The Rock answers back. Fends it off. Face first. He just manages to get to the rope. Submission hold has to be let go.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him.
Quick pin. Championship on the line.
And a kick out. You don't get paid by the hour, so nothing wrong with trying to wrap things up. Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response. Delivering a Falcon Arrow.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
Face first. Setting up. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Waiting for him to get back on his feet so he can strike.
Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He, too, had a 10-year gap between champions. Look at this! Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
Big-time fisherman suplex.
Launching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. And Punk gets countered there.
And one thing the champion never knew.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. Punk's vulnerable here.
And down with the belly to belly.
He's got to make some moves here or suffer the countout.
And back in before the referee's count. Again, Punk is headed out of the ring. He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Taking from the top. Through the air. And connects.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy.
Blast off. Good Lord. Taking flight.
Wiping out the competition, but also possibly yourself.
And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even
Watch out. Whoa, look out.
really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one. Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Launched right out of the ring.
Going for it!
Oh no, went big and pays for it.
A huge miss. There's bad timing, and then there's whatever you want to call that.
Ooh, he fends that off.
Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion. And,
well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Stealing the gold doesn't make you a champion.
let me finish, Michael Cole. No need to get your britches in a bunch. Without a doubt, CM Punk has a champion's mentality. In his heart of hearts, he never lost the title.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And now he and Heyman have made it. So there's no championship advantage for The Rock tonight. Disqualification or count out, he loses the title. And now he's back into the ring. Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
And he's taking this to the outside now.
Drop with a back suplex. And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been to the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good...
To the sky. All the way to the outside. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward. Taking the title into hand here.
Looks like he has his hand on the trigger now.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Caught with a lariat. Is this a form of mind games being played here?
Unorthodox thinking going on right now. Oh, man, ref couldn't get out of the way. He's got something in store.
Title in hand and perhaps looking for a target.
He's locked up here.
Driver spiked him.
Oh, unloading a big kick to the back. And his core might be a bigger target now. Counter by The Rock. Sharp chop.
What's The Rock got in store?
Samoan drop. He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. Oh, look at the power now. I can't believe this. Look at that. Oh, my God. Off the apron to the floor hard. Oof. Boom. What a shot.
The Rock with the quick wherewithal.
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here.
Punk formulating a move. Rock bottom.
Man just won the title with the champion's move.
And he slides him back to the mat. Oh, look at this. Out to the apron. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? Nasty. The hardest part of the ring. And gets tossed back into the mat.
Put into the corner.
And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at him with the official.
Distracting the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to the Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on the Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The people's elbow from the Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee gets there, just not quick enough for the Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk down with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman gonna hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has the Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost got blasted, but the Rock Punk down with the gold to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed the Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
There is no low CM Punk won't stoop to.
Opponent lifted up, jaw, meet knee, gold chain slip. Can we have a new champ after that?
Two, only two?
And this is what it means to be a champion. Any of them, CM Punk with a quick movement, Uranagi connects, he's not done there.
And he just decides in the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Russian leg sweep.
And Rock staying within the rules, doing all he can to not get carried away.
And a stomp to the gut.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Choosing to go after the head here. Interesting strategy.
Eyes are fixed, looking to victimize his target. Leaving him against the turnbuckle right here.
Into the short clothesline, and Punk is on a roll.
Time to end this.
Go to sleep, GTS!
Night-night. Could that be enough to gain the title?
Oh, my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match and the new
honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, we're never going to hear the end of it. Punk can't just be humble or gracious about the fact that he won here.
A long time ago, CM Punk was forced to make a choice between hypocritical humility and honest arrogance. He chose honest arrogance, and once again, standing tall with his precious WWE Championship, CM...
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter, but if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
The Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Banga coming to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Flanked by his devious representative, Paul Heyman, the Beast incarnate is a three-time WWE champion, a 2000 college champion, a former MMA champion. We talked about this earlier tonight, Corey. You believe no disqualification will firmly favor Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar defeated one of the greatest MMA stars of all time in the octagon. He defeated one of the biggest sports entertainment stars of all time, Triple H, inside a steel cage. So yeah, I believe no holds barred favors the Beast.
Heyman staring intently at his moneymaker. Remember, Heyman tossed Punk to the curb when CM Punk told him, I don't want you in my business, but I want to remain friends. As soon as Punk couldn't make Heyman money, Heyman said, see you, bye.
Well, that's just business.
Well, to Punk, it was personal. Gentlemen, it is time.
Yeah, but whose time is it, Wayne?
Well, we're about to find out, because this is one of the most highly anticipated matches that I can remember in the history of WWE.
This is one of those matches, guys, where you're just proud to be here to watch it.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds,
You know, CM Punk, when you see him in the locker room, he's always that guy that likes to joke around. He's always loose. He's always ready to go. But today, there was a different feeling around CM Punk. The intensity was there. CM Punk was completely focused throughout the entire day because he realizes he's headed into a fight. A no disqualification fight tonight against Lesnar, a man who outweighs him by 50 pounds.
CM Punk almost defeated the undefeatable The Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania, but this could be the biggest fight of CM Punk's life.
And let's not forget the list of injuries Brock Lesnar has given to CM Punk over the last month. He put 4 stitches into the chin of CM Punk. He caused rib injuries, a knee injury, and ankle injury as well. Brock Lesnar just feeding on Punk in recent weeks.
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
Well, Punk says he's not afraid of the beast, that he can take Lesnar on no problem, that he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that, to show he still is the best in the world. CM Punk has spent his entire WWE career with the striking and submission edge over...
And a quick pin attempt. A kick out. This one's not over yet.
He needs a little more than that to end things this early.
And he saw that coming from Brock.
Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the ferocity. Brock Lesnar is a vicious, unfeeling competitor. Punk has to be the second.
A slingshot cross body.
Throwing all caution to the wind.
And boy, did it pay off.
Now hold on. A manager should not be diving under the ring for any.
Flying. You gotta be kidding me.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force. What's Punk got forthcoming? Pile driver. Spiked him. Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
Oof, knocking all the air out with a knee.
Counter. Saw it coming.
A razor sharp chop there. Boom!
Punk searching for something beneath the apron.
Introducing the steel chair into this match. God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Oh, God, right to the cranium.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous. And that was a well-executed attack. And he comes in under the ropes now.
Look at him now. He realizes he's holding the great equalizer.
Brock Lesnar firing up.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time. We might want to get mobile, boys.
Let's hope the visit to our desk is only temporary. Piercing chop. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. Oh. Going up to the top now. Here we go. Taking a flight to nowhere.
Crashing and burning in maybe the worst way possible.
Big knee to the midsection. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
From the top.
All the way to the outside. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off. Taking flight. Whoa, look out.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Big knee to the midsection. Brock here now, not used to being without the momentum.
Somehow, Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
Oh boy, clearing up our announce desk.
Oh, nothing good is going to come out of this. We need to hit the higher, safer ground right now.
Through the air, and connects.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline.
All the way to the outside.
Wiping out the competition, but also possibly yourself.
You gotta be kidding me! Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
He fails to connect.
Took things to the high-red district, but the price ended up being way too steep.
Uh-oh. From the apron, this isn't going to be good.
Splat! Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Through the air, and connects.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy. Opportunity now for Punk.
Ooh, down low, and down he goes.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. And remember, guys, this is a no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the beast incarnate backing you up.
What to the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
Late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice Grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice in front of the chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be.
He's eyeing the 3 count here.
The ref not even getting to 1.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
Look at this. This can't be good. Press slam. What impact!
Right in the kisser. He is looking to do some serious harm.
And he finds a way to elude that attack. Oh! Rising to his feet, but he's still looking glassy-eyed. Twisting that left arm there, but punts their way out with a punch.
Is victory close? This could be it.
What will it take to end this? Because clearly that was not it.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
Two aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality.
Setting up for something here. Running power slam. Lesnar Lesnar is just having his way right now.
The pure power of Lesnar has Punk on the run.
Brock Lesnar gonna break the arm. Come on, lock. Come on, lock. It's in. Will he tap? Will he tap?
He doesn't have much time before his arm snaps. Great job fighting out. Brace for impact. Here it comes. The Beast incarnate with it. That's it.
Coming through.
Is it enough to overcome Punk?
2 count. That's it. Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
The winner of this match, Brock Lesnar.
What an incredible fight. But in the end, it's Brock Lesnar who came out on top. The Beast has defeated the best.
Without Heyman by his side, tilting the scales, Punk just isn't the same competitor. That's a harsh truth that Brock Lesnar... CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
Punk says he's not afraid of the Beast, that he can take Lesnar on no problem, that he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that, to show he still is the best in the world. I'm pretty sure that hockey stick has been under the ring since the Goon walked here.
The battle rages on right before our eyes.
A little too close for comfort, if you ask me. This is getting dangerous.
Size, weight, MMA expertise. What advantage doesn't Brock Lesnar have over CM Punk?
Oh, please don't tell Brock I said this, but wit and guile, Punk can be tricky. He can be elusive. He needs to outsmart Brock and keep the Beast guessing all match long.
Jeez, this is turning into a real Donnybrook.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
And it seems he has a little enforcer in him, busting out the hockey stick.
And CM Punk is in control.
Somehow, Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here. I truly believe that if CM Punk wants to stand a chance tonight, he needs to remove all focus from Paul Heyman and concentrate squarely.
Flying.
Whoa, look out.
Betting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
High angle belly-to-back suplex.
Turns that in his favor. Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser-focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
And now Brock is going to bring the fight back inside the ring.
And we know when he has a chair in hand, things get messy in a hurry.
Trying to impale them with that chair.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Heyman can't find any reprieve right now.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Exiting the ring.
Shin breaker.
Able to slip out of that situation. Reversals,
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
The steel chair does not get much more classic than that.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Smothering offense from Punk here.
Brock Lesnar turning up the intimidation factor. Brock getting out of harm's way.
Big clothesline.
What are they doing here? Lesnar on the wrong side of that exchange. Just sent crashing to the arena floor. Brock with an opening to go high.
From above.
Taking flight.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Coming back from the outside now. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
Two aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality. Letting everyone know he's ready to swing that chair.
Oh, God. That might have punctured something.
This could be it. He could be putting him away here.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence. Come on. This has gone way too far. Just stop this.
Lift off. All the way to the outside.
Like a heat-seeking missile right on target.
And sky high.
Gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal.
Oh, fires back with a kick to the gut.
Lesnar is overwhelmed. Lesnar is overwhelmed.
Brock's cage might be a bit rattled.
Getting tossed around. Get this back into the ring now. And if Brock Lesnar looked at me like that, I think I'd run the other way. Taking things to the top rope.
Look out. Whoa, look out.
That had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high. Trying armbar. Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here.
Getting back to his feet, but might want to reconsider.
Oh my, going below the belt. The ferocity we have witnessed here tonight, the determination. Punk and Lesnar are having a battle, no, a war for the ages.
And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the beast incarnate backing you up.
What for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
Late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice Grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice in front of the chair.
Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you never turn your back on the beast incarnate.
Heyman once again proving his value.
Lesnar cinching in the stretch muffler submission. He calls the Brock lock. The Brock lock is in. So tear your knee.
The stretch muffler's in. Couple of kicks will break it.
Struck with a calf kick.
Intense look in the eyes as he calculates his next strike.
Manages to reverse it.
Quick evasion from him there.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. And this one might be headed ringside.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Gone to sleep. That could end Brock's night.
And he gets set back into the ring.
And he...
Uh-oh. Stiff elbow will break that.
What is it about our desk that attracts superstars to it? Ooh.
What a display here. Counters on both sides.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Neck breaker!
That scary look in his eyes, fixated on the opposition.
Oh, he went low. The humanity.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Going for the 3 count. Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one backing him on, CM Punk is still the best in the world.
Not even a beast can stand in his way. Defeating Lesnar, showing up Heyman. This is the ultimate moment of vindication for CM Punk. Enjoy it, Punk.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
Then again, at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
And again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Drew McIntyre steps inside hell for the third time in his career.
From Air Scotland, weighing in at 175 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
He's yet to win this matchup. Most notably, he lost the WWE Championship to Randy Orton in the cell 4 years ago. Tonight, Drew McIntyre hopes to end that losing streak and CM Punk's career. You know, Corey, another interesting statistic. Drew McIntyre made his premium live event debut 15 years and 1 day ago. Ironically, in the Hell in a Cell premium live event. Oh, how Drew McIntyre has come so far from that day.
It has been a complete transformation since those days. This is a vengeful Scottish psychopath before us now, and I don't think anyone has given reason for Drew's wrath more than CM Punk.
It was 27 years ago to the day in St. Louis when the Hell in a Cell structure first surrounded the ring. The Undertaker faced Shawn Michaels in an epic battle. Since that night, Hell in a Cell has made history.
It's made history while simultaneously tearing flesh, shattering bodies, ending careers, and altering lives.
You can see by the look in McIntyre's eyes, he has one mission here tonight: to end CM Punk for good.
Corey, CM Punk in his career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right here in Atlanta, CM Punk actually had a Hell in a Cell match and walked out victorious.
Yeah, but with all the disdain between Punk and McIntyre, I will be surprised to see anybody walking out of this structure in one piece tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
And there's really no room to mince words. These men want to end each other's careers. They want to maim each other. They want to send each other to the hospital.
Well, if sending your opponent to the emergency room is the prime objective, I can't think of a more suitable setting. Punk has to tap into that side of himself tonight if he wants to walk out of the cell or out of Atlanta at all. He said that Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
McIntyre said earlier, this is not going to be a classic. This is not going to be cinema. This is going to be mutually assured destruction.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight. He didn't plan for this. Clothesline! This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre's made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said this is not the man he wants to be, but Drew McIntyre has taken him to that place. And it's the devil Punk needs to tap into if he wants to walk out of the Hell in a Cell.
Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles from way up. It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off.
Inside cradle. Oh, look at this small package.
It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
And now Punk on the defensive. Can he stop this from being cinched in?
Oh, my God. Superhuman power. Escape and a takedown.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Calf kick on the money.
Emotions running high, and this is the pain Punk promised to deliver onto McIntyre.
Power slam incoming, no.
Inverted DDT.
Climbing up to the top, looking to go high risk.
Up high.
Sailing down from up high.
And he's looking for it again, heading to the top. Huge kick connects.
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of
To the sky. Cross body from the top.
getting sent to the turnbuckles.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. In a corner. Pain must be shooting through that leg now.
An absolutely Herculean feat of power and strength.
And he moves in for the cover. He breaks the ref's count after one.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
CM Punk connects with a Uranagi, and
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Sterling back to his feet, but he might not know where he is. Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Nails the GTS.
It's all Punk's for the taking. In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes. Shoved all the way to the mat. Powerbomb position.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face. McIntyre holding him at bay.
Big time height on that kick.
CM Punk has been going to that place, has been letting the devil out.
Oh, an overhand punch.
He's in a bad spot on that turnbuckle.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark. Oh, the sheer force of that Irish whip.